Oh, good morning, boys and girls. Mr. Baxter's YouTube channel is the place to be. There is lots of learning fun here for you and me. With some numbers here and some letters there. Lots of fun stories to share. Oh, Mr. Baxter's Learning Channel is the place to be. That's right, it is the place to be, boys and girls. Today is Thursday, March 26th, 2020. And as you can see, it is your birthday. Wait, it is my birthday. And it is a special friend in Baxter B's class. It is his birthday. So happy birthday to him, and happy birthday to his sister that is in the class right across the hall. I'm so happy to be here celebrating with you all. So we're going to go ahead and sing happy birthday to myself and to our two friends that are special Golden Isles Elementary School students with us. Don't forget, today is Techie Thursday. So don't forget to snap a picture of yourself doing your favorite online distance learning activity and send that so we can get it to the Golden Isles Elementary School page. All right? All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. That's not right. It didn't sound right. So that's not making sense. That's okay though. We know as super readers we can start back and we can make it smooth. So here we go. You ready? 1, 2, 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. That's not right. It's okay. We haven't got it yet, but we're gonna get it. You ready? Here we go. All right. Happy birthday to you. There we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you and me and all our friends sharing a birthday with us today. All right, we're going to get going today, guys. All right. Let me wipe. That was a little tougher than I thought, but it's okay. We got through it. It's still our birthday and we're having fun. Now, you notice that I have soused myself. One of the activities that you guys have been doing online is you were to souse yourself. So I soused myself today for my birthday video to be here with you guys because I share the birthday month with one of our favorite authors, Dr. Seuss. So I decided to souse myself with my I Teach a Thing or Two in Glenn County Schools, and I've got my Cat in the hat going on. It's making me sweat just a little bit, but we're going to get through it all together. Here's what we're going to do in our video today. We're going to take a look at our Mo Willems doodles and a special guest doodler that he had us doodle with yesterday. We're going to look at our phonics page. Today they switched it up and we're doing ending digraphs. So we're listening for those two letters that make one sound at the end. We are going to finish up our organizer for our opinion writing, where we added our fix-it idea that would fix the problem that our opinion is based around. And then we are going to take a look at a math worksheet, and I've got a special math surprise for you guys to do towards the end of that. Okay? So I'll get all of our materials back together, and we will gather ourselves up. Whew. It's hot here in Baxter's Bee today. Baxter's Beehive. Sorry. All right. Here's our work. Let's gather ourselves up. Wherever you are, whether you're on your screen, on a phone, I'm here on my couch with Rickety Tickety and Mabel up there holding our snap words. So here we go. You ready? 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Let's go. We are gathering on our phones or our screens. Everyone is here now, finding their own space now. We are here. Wherever you are, there you are. I'm glad that you are here with us today. So yesterday was March the 25th, and the first thing Mr. Willems showed us how to do was turn 25, which is a 2 and a 5, into a silly flower pot. That was a lot of fun. But I really thought that it was really cool how he had a guest author yesterday, Mr. Dan Santat, who Mr. Willems and Mr. Dan Santat have done lots of books together, and he let Mr. Santat teach us how to do some doodles yesterday. So Mr. Santat showed us that we could doodle almost anything using 3 basic shapes: a circle, a triangle, and a square. Look at all these fun things that I got to draw. I got to draw a ball, a lollipop, and a bunch of grapes with my circles. I got to draw a tortilla chip, a pizza slice, and even a gnome's hat with a triangle. And then look at these square pictures here, guys. I got to draw a box, the state of Colorado, a piece of cheddar cheese that we changed into Swiss cheese, and then he showed us how to change that Swiss cheese into SpongeBob. That's right. Pretty cool, huh? Now, they said Mr. Santat is best known for his book, Beagle. I have not yet read Beagle, but after seeing the illustrations and knowing that it won the Caldecott Award for the best illustrated book of the year, I am so excited to go out and try to find Beagle. I might even try to find a read aloud of it online, since I can't get out of the house right now. But this was he showed us how to draw Beagle, who is an imaginary friend that has not been imagined yet. So he's Beagle, the unimaginary friend. So I thought he was a lot of fun to draw up in the clouds with the stars and just all types of fun. Remember, sign your work and put your date so we know who's doing that awesome work, okay? All right, next, we are going to take a look at our phonics worksheet. Now, our phonics helps us to read and it helps us to write. Phonics is when we're talking about our letter sounds. Each letter has a sound, each letter has a shape, and each letter has its own name. With this week for phonics, we've been looking at digraphs, boys and girls. Digraphs are 2 letters that go together to make one sound. You're exactly right. So this time they're asking us to look at these pictures and find the 2 pictures that have the same digraph at the end. So we've been listening for digraphs in the beginning. Now we're listening for digraphs at the end. You're exactly right. So our pictures are a picture of a bath, a bench, an inch, and a tooth. Now, remember, one easy way or a good strategy to do is to write those words out. We wrote bath and bench and inch and tooth. Now, looking at those 4 words, what do you notice? Do any of them have the same ending digraphs? You're right. I hear the same ending digraph in bath, that TH bath, and in tooth. That's why I underlined the TH and the TH here with the same color. So that's also why I colored those pictures the same color of the bath and the tooth. Next, I hear the ch sound of CH in bench and inch. So that's why I underlined the CH for inch and bench with the same color. And I colored those pictures the same color on our worksheet to show that inch and bench both end with that CH sound. You're exactly right. Now over here, we're doing the same thing. They gave us a picture, but we want to find which one of these 3 digraphs that we hear at the end. Now I see a picture of a planet, but I don't hear a digraph there. It could be a sphere. That would have a digraph towards the beginning. But we know that this is the planet that we live on. It's Earth. You're exactly right. So Earth, what digraph do I hear at the end of Earth? I have to bite that tongue. Earth. That's right. It's the TH, just like in the or they. So in our Earth, we hear th at the end. The next is a picture of some trash. So what digraph do I hear at the end of trash? Shh. You're right. It's our sh, SH for sh. So at the end of trash, we hear SH. Next, they changed it up a little bit, boys and girls, and instead, we've been practicing writing the snap word they and the snap word little and our snap word here. But this time, they wanted us to find the snap word they that was spelled correctly. So look here, THE spells they. So I see it spelled correctly here, and that's why I colored it. But here I don't see T-H-E-Y, so we did not color that one. In the middle, I do see it spelled correctly, T-H-E-Y. Next, they tried to trick me, but they couldn't fool me. I hope they didn't fool you. X that one out. And our last one, they had they spelled correctly, T-H-E-Y. So we had 1, 2, 3 correctly spelled snap words of they. All right, next, boys and girls, we got to change up our color, and we were looking not for a short vowel sound this time. We were looking for the long E. You're exactly right. And it asked us to color the pictures with the long E sound green. Because we hear that long E in green. Now, take a look here. First, I saw a superhero, and I thought hero has the long E. But then I noticed the arrow is pointing to his cape. And I hear a long A sound in cape. So that's why we X that one off. The next is a bar of soap. It does have a long O, but we're looking for the long E. So that's why we X that picture off. Our next picture is a picture of a tree. Do I hear the long E in tree? I do. I hear it comes at the end. So we hear a long E in tree. That's why we colored that one. Next is a picture of a sheep. Do I hear E in sheep? Ooh, I hear a digraph at the beginning, and I hear that long E sound in sheep. So that's why we colored sheep green. And last was a picture of a leaf. And guess what? In leaf, there is a vowel team. E and A go together to make it a long E sound. You're exactly right. So leaf, we colored green also. Next, down here, boys and girls, they gave us a picture, and we had to find the word that would make it look right, sound right, and make sense by matching the word to our picture. So I looked here, I noticed that they have a bike in the picture. So I hear B-I-K. So I know I'm going to listen for my B, my I, and my K, and I need an E, a sneaky E, to make that I say its name. Do we have that here? No. Do we have it here? B-I-K. Yes, we've got the B-I-K and that sneaky E that makes the I say its name. So that's why we colored in the middle option to spell bike. And over here, boys and girls, they challenged us a little bit. Instead of writing a CVC word, this time they wanted us to write a word that has that sneaky E. So I see a picture of a hose, which meant I knew that I needed my H sound. It's going to have the long O and an S. The part that tricked me was that I didn't know how to make that O say its name until I remembered my sneaky E. So we added the sneaky E there to make it say hose, and that completes our phonics part of our lesson today. Great job. After phonics, we know it helps us read and we know it helps us write. So we are headed right into our opinion writing organizer. Now remember, my opinion is a problem that I had seen and I was wanting to be fixed. Your problem can be anything that you want changed in your world, and the one that I had seen going on is one that's happening all around us. So my opinion was that I think everyone should wash their hands. I told a little story about everybody being sick and us not getting to go to school. I gave some reasons that detailed and supported my story. And the last thing in an opinion paper that we need to do, boys and girls, is we can't just tell what the problem is. We have to give a fix-it idea. So some fix-it ideas can be very big, like Alex and his dad had to build a tree house so he could have his own room, remember, in I Want a New Room. And some fix-it ideas can be small. Remember in the Lorax? All the Lorax wanted was for the guy to stop cutting down the trees. So if he stopped cutting down the trees, the forest got beautiful again and everything returned to how it was. So remember, all I want here, boys and girls, is that we should wash our hands all of the time. Not just when we think there's germs around. If we wash our hands all of the time, I think that would be a good fix-it idea for the problem where the germs are going all around. All right, and tomorrow, boys and girls, I will show you how to take these ideas and make a poster for our opinion writing piece that we will start on Monday. All right, so get ready. I'll show you our poster tomorrow. Excellent. I hope you guys are with me. Happy Thursday, March 26th. All right, let's take a look at our snap words before we head into our mama math portion. Remember, we've got 5 snap words. So we're going to take a look at them all together. This first one, I am here in Georgia, and somebody near and dear to me is up in North Carolina. Maybe you're spending some time with this person right now, or maybe you have been talking to this person. You've gotten to see this person some. My first snap word for the day is the word mom. I see 2 M's, so I hear the in the beginning and in the end, and the short O in the middle says mom. So our first snap word is mom. Let's see what our next snap word is, guys. Oh, the next snap word is a sneaky E word. It's the word like. I see 2 tall letters, 2 small letters, 2 consonants, and 2 vowels. Remember, we study those letters in our snap words. And then we'll spell it. L-I-K-E spells like. You're exactly right. Second snap word was like. Our third snap word is it's not just you and it's not just me. We are all here together. So the snap word, it's got 2 letters, 2 small letters, 1 consonant, 1 vowel, and the snap word is we. W-E spells we. Great job. Let's see what our next one is. Oh, this is a fun one because it's got that letter in it that sometimes is a vowel. This is the word by. You're right. 2 letters, 1 tall letter, and 1 letter that falls. So we've got the letters B, Y. Remember, every word has to have a vowel. So this time, Y is a vowel. You're right. B-Y spells buy. Great job. And next, boys and girls, today is my birthday. And our friend in class, another friend of ours, birthday. How do we spell day? I see a tall letter. I see 1 small letter and 1 letter that falls. Now, remember, sometimes that Y makes A say its name. So we're going to spell day together. You ready? D-A-Y spells day. You're exactly right. All right, so those are our 5 snap words today. I hope that you're studying them, practicing them, because snap words are going to help us read, and snap words are going to help us write. You're exactly right. All right, maybe you want to hold on to those again? Oh, all right. We'll keep them there for you. All right, next is our math time. You're exactly right. Loosen up, guys. It's Thursday. I know we're away from everyone and we're missing everybody, but if we can all free our minds and come together today, then we can ring out that beautiful sound. Open up your mind, get ready to do some number work with our math worksheet. Now, our math worksheet today has changed up a little bit. Instead of touching and counting across the top and writing how many there were in 10s and 1s, today they want us to look at a number in our box and color that many items to match. Well, I'm looking at my number in the box and I see a 1 and a 3, and that I know that is the number 13. So I need to do touch and count 13 of these shamrocks to match my number, to make it look right and to make it make sense. So I touched and counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's why I stopped there and crossed off this one right here, because they wanted us to color 13. Now, one thing we've been doing is circling 10. So I'm going to go back and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I can circle those, and that shows me that I have 10 inside the circle and 3 outside to give me the number 13. All right, next they gave us some more shamrocks, but the number we were looking for this time was 15. So let's touch and count and see how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to stop right there and circle those. Don't forget that circle 10 strategy, because it's going to help you not get confused that there are 10 there. So I can start 10 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now they wanted us to find the number 15 and they gave us 15 shamrocks. That's why I colored all of the shamrocks that time. I hope that you're making the top part of your math sheet match, and we are touching and counting, we are circling 10, and we are knowing that the last number we say tells us how many. Now, we wanted to practice writing a little bit, so we practiced writing the number 7. But we didn't write the number, we were writing the word. 7 is spelled S-E-V-E-N. And notice all of the letters in 7 are small letters. So they go from the belt line to the foot line. They gave us another spot to practice writing 7 over here on our own. All right, awesome. Next, down at the bottom, boys and girls, they're having us do something a little different. They gave us 2 sets of 10 frames. And then they filled some of those 10 frames with shamrocks. What I did is I went through and colored all the top shamrocks red and all the bottom shamrock squares blue. And I'm going to give you a moment to go ahead and do that now. And then I want you to circle the groups of 10 that you see, because that's going to help us fill in our answers down here on the bottom. So on the first one, I see 1 full 10 frame of red shamrocks. So that is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we circled 10 and then we counted on, and the last number I said was 15. Now I have 1 group circled, so that shows me I have 1 10. I have 5 outside of my circle, so that shows me I have 5 1s. And I know that 1 10 and 5 1s give me all together 15. So I hope that you were able to write 1 10, 5 1s, and the number 15 in all. Next, over here, boys and girls, I see 1 full 10 frame. So that's why I circled the top one. And I know that this is 10, 11, 12. So I have 1 circled group of 10, which showed me to write 1 10. And then I have 2 outside my circle right here, which means I have 2 1s left over. And then 1 10, 10 and 2 gives me 12. You're exactly right. I hope you're remembering that say 10 counting from, so we say 10 1, 10 2. This was 10 and 2 gives us 12. You're exactly right. So this is our math sheet today, guys. I hope that you can make yours look like mine. Check yours off. Great job. And remember, I told you I had a math surprise for you. I'm going to flash up a problem really quick.
Hey, Mr. Baxter.
Yes?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Whoa!
Happy birthday, Mr. Baxter. Happy birthday to you.
Guys, it's raining. It's raining confetti all on me on my birthday. That was a special birthday surprise for Miss Baxter. Thank you so much, Miss Baxter.
Happy birthday to our other friends.
Awesome. Oh, happy birthday to our other friends also. All right. Whew. Okay. Remember, I have a special birthday surprise for you guys. That was a birthday surprise for me. Look here. I have a math problem for you guys, and it is going to be, how old is Mr. Baxter? Look here. How old is Mr. Baxter? I gave you a math problem. I want you to take a second to write this math problem down. You can pause the video, write that down, and then if you can find out what 5 plus 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 2 equals, that will give you my age, and you can send me your answers on the remind, okay? Thank you. Great job, guys. All right, so yesterday on the video, I showed you some strategies for avid nonfiction reading. And then I went back and I looked at the video and I noticed that you guys couldn't see it. So I am going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to put my computer right here and we're going to go over our super reading strategies. And then we're going to go over the 3 questions we need to keep asking ourselves. And then we're going to look at our avid nonfiction reading strategies and take a look at a book. Because boys and girls, today's my birthday. And normally on our birthdays, we like to go out to a restaurant and get something to eat. But since a restaurant is a nonfiction book, and we're channeling Dr. Seuss today, Dr. Seuss was a writer of all kinds of books, and he loved for you to read anything. So Rickety Tickety has the restaurant book for us to read. All right, I'm going to take a sip of this confetti coffee. Careful, don't get any confetti in your mouth. All right, so I'm going to show you my computer a little bit different today. I'm going to set it up, and then I'm going to turn the lights off so that you can see it a little bit. So Mr. Baxter will be right back. All right, there we go. So now you're going to be able to hear my voice, and we're going to go over our super reader strategies. Remember, these are all of our super reading powers. So we have pointer power, we have reread power, we have our partner power. We're going to need to find a partner at home. That picture power right here really helps us make the picture and the words match. Don't forget we have that snap word power. We have sound power. Oh, if we're not giving up, we are being persistent. So we have persistence power. We have our book talk power, which is where we discuss our favorite parts. And then we have the boom, boom, ch, boom, boom, ch, our pattern power. So let me slide this a little bit closer. I promise the slides will get a little bit bigger, okay? All right, next, there are 3 questions. That's right, 1, 2, 3 questions we need to continue asking ourselves. Check your reading and ask, does it look right? So check the picture. Does it sound right? Check those letter sounds that you're hearing. And then, does the word that you're saying make sense with how the story is going, or does it match your picture? If you can answer yes to those 3 questions, you are rocking your reading. Now, remember, avid nonfiction, which is the kind of books that we are paying attention to right now. Nonfiction is the informational books that teach us something. Avid nonfiction readers think, wow. Every time you're learning something, you guys should be going, wow. Oh man, I didn't know that. They think, wow. Also, avid nonfiction readers ask questions. They ask questions like, huh, who, what, where, when, how, and why. Because if you're learning, you are interested and curious, then you're asking all types of questions about what you're reading. All right, guys, next. That's it. Avid nonfiction readers, remember yesterday, use fancy topic words. That is what I want you paying attention to today. There have been some nonfiction books that I've been sending out on the epic.com. And then there's also been a nonfiction activity on Seesaw. And that's what I challenge you guys to do, is use the fancy topic words when you're looking. So today, what I'm going to do is we're going to read the book Restaurant together. And then we're going to look at a page at the end that has some of the fancy topic words all about a restaurant. You're exactly right. So stick with me, and I'm going to move our table so that I can get in a reading position and we can read our restaurant book together. So bye, computer. And bye, table and confetti. That was such a good birthday surprise. Boys and girls, there's confetti everywhere. Lights back on. And here I am. I also noticed that you really couldn't see the book yesterday, so I'm going to do a little better job of holding the book close, and Mr. Baxter's probably going to be out of the video, okay? All right, so here's our book. Today's book is a nonfiction book about a restaurant. Look at that boy. He's having so much fun. And there's going to be some fun little friends in here. Now, those are fiction. There are not talking lizards all over the place, but they're going to help us learn some interesting facts about a restaurant, okay? So our title page says Restaurant, written by Susan Canizares and Samantha Berger. Now, what can you find in a restaurant? And look at what the little guy's saying up here. What would you like to eat? Just name it. So restaurants are a place that you eat. You're right. Oh, look at this cool area that they are sitting. You can find a, I'm sorry, I have to point to make sure I don't get confused. Use that pointer power. You can find places to sit. Look at all these stools that they're sitting at. That's called a counter right there. It spells sit. That's right. And they're sitting on some stools. Remember, we need to be focusing on those fancy topic words. So I hope that you're listening to any of the words that are important to a restaurant. You will see menus to read and food to eat. Now, wait a minute. Do we think menus is going to be an important word for a restaurant? I do. And maybe food too. Look here. A menu is a little book that tells you what the chef will cook. Book and cook. Rhyme time. All right, here we go. Salt and pepper, bowl and plate. T is for taco. R is for rice. That looks like some good food. All right. There are waiters who serve and food to eat. Guys, look here. I think waiters would be a very important word for restaurants. And what about all these labels in the picture? A hamburger has a bun, pickles, tomatoes, lettuce, and meat. All those labels really help show us what they're talking about. I would like French fried potatoes and a salad with tomatoes. Man, rhinoceros is rhyming. In a restaurant, chefs cook and people eat. Oh, do you think a chef is an important word that goes with a restaurant? Yeah, me too. Food, pans, spoons, and steam. That's all the things we see in the picture. And here goes our rhyming rhino. It may be very hard to eat holding chopsticks with my feet. I do think that would be hard. In the kitchen, people are busy making a tasty treat. What did they make? Pizza dough. I spy a pizza pie. P is for pizza. Man, take a look. Look at that tasty treat, pizza. Do we think that kitchen might be an important word? I do. Let's eat out. But not right now. Social distancing. You're doing it. But when this is all over, we'll all get back out. We'll support those restaurants. We're having lunch at the mall. Look around and find us all. Boys and girls, here's one of the most important pages in a